Let's go ahead and find all of the tours that we've made. Now remember, we've added 3 as a sample, and this is a good example of why you don't want to add all your data all at once. We're making a structural change now, and changing the data for 3 pieces of content is a lot easier than changing the data for all of them. So I'm going to go ahead and click the Find Content link in our shortcut bar. And now that we have a few pieces of content, what I'd like to do is filter out these content by tour type. So I'm going to select this type here and select tour under this option, and then I'm going to click filter. And this will filter out just the items that match our criteria. So we have 3 items: our Jump for Joy, Choral of Your Dreams, and the Mount McKinley Club. And they're all tours right here. Okay, let's go ahead and edit the first one. I'm going to click the edit link. I'm going to scroll down to where we see the date of our original item, and now we have a new set of fields for the from date and the to date. So let's go ahead and click this initial input. We get a pop-up, and let's select August because this is going to be in August. Next, let's select the year, which is 2020 up here. It looks like we don't have the ability to extend beyond 2014. So remember, when we were modifying the field settings, there was the option to set the number of years to go forward and backward in the year selector, and it was set to -3 and +3. Let's go ahead and go back there and extend these so that we have 2020 available in our drop-down box. I'm going to go ahead and go back to Structure and Content Types. And under Tour, we're going to click Manage Fields. And let's go ahead and edit the Dates field right here. Let's scroll down to the part where we see years back and forward. Okay, and instead of this being 3, let's go ahead and make this 15, and we'll make it -15 too, in order to jump back easier. I'm going to scroll down and click Save Settings. Okay, now let's go back to the Find Content page. I'm going to click here. And notice that the filter that we added before is still in play now, so we only see a few pieces of content. This is important to know that these filters persist, because it could be confusing if you're coming back here looking for content and don't see what you're looking for. It could be that there's a filter currently in play. Let's go ahead and go back to this first item. I'm going to click Edit here. Now if I scroll down and we begin adding the dates and we look at the year, we see that it goes all the way down to 2026. We want to select 2020. Okay, and this is in August. And it's August 7th is when it starts. Let's go ahead and select a to date. I'm going to select August 2020. And it goes to the 10th. So we've checked that. Now we have our from date and our to date. Let's go ahead and click Save. Okay, that jumps us back to the filtered content page here. Let's go ahead and edit the other 2 pieces of content. I'm going to go ahead and do this on fast forward so you don't have to watch the micro steps. Notice that as we do this, we're selecting the month and then the year and then the day. And the reason for this is that with the pop-up calendar, the actual days will display differently depending on the year that you're on. For example, September 3rd would display on one day in one year and a different day of the week in the next.